see in LSU?
Well, last 2 weeks, I think they really turned back into what they want to be and got an identity, which is running the ball downhill, and got the big backs, always falling forward, very good football players, and the play action off of it. I think quarterbacks, especially Jennings, has gotten more comfortable in their offense.
Talk a little bit about Fournette. I mean, he came in so highly recruited, but he's still a freshman. You see him getting over that freshman.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's as advertised. He's a great player. We were talking about that earlier today. I said, I can't remember the last time LSU didn't have a great running back at the backfield. They always got one or two. They got three guys that are good players. Anybody would like to have all three of them.
I know you've been coaching 5 or 10 years, but how does this defense compare to others you've been a part of?
I mean, I like the way that they've come together and the unity, and you put that together with some experience, and they got pride in what they do. We make very few mistakes, and just continue to get better each week, and hopefully we'll do that this week.
So have there been others here or other places that have generated just as much, I guess, attention and statistics as this one?
Never had one in the SEC like this at Arkansas or South Carolina. Southern Miss, we had some awfully good defenses, and a lot of guys go to the NFL, some top-ranked defenses, but got to say this is my favorite. I really like coaching these guys.
So Eric's talked about how big the improvement in depth has paid off for you guys this year. I guess obviously the talent's up, but how big of a factor has that been?
I think huge, for a lot of reasons. I mean, keeps us fresher, number one. Number two, competitiveness, in practice and during 2 days and last spring as well. And I think that made everybody better. And I was worried a little bit about, a couple positions about guys being selfish of this and that, and hadn't had any of that. And the ability to play as many defensive linemen as we've played this year has been huge. So the depth has been absolutely very important to the success so far.
Do you feel like that's also a contributing factor in as healthy as y'all stay? Because tired athletes usually get hurt.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. I mean, that, and of course, Pat's done an unbelievable job down there with training. But, I mean, when you don't have to play as many reps, and, I think our offense has kept it all field a lot of times, too, in situations where, we wouldn't. But we've had a lot of 3 and outs this year, getting off the field defensively. So all those things are definitely a factor.
How have you seen Robert grow this season?
Technician, I think Kiff's done a really good job with him, teaching him how to play the game of football and play the techniques we want him to play in the game. And, occasionally he'll still spin out of some things, but he's pretty good at what he does, and he's so explosive and athletic. And, I've said this before several times, but he may not have the production, to look at as far as numbers, tackles, sacks, and those things, but what he does for us is so important, creating double teams and, being in the backfield all the time.
Is he okay with that, or does it frustrate him sometimes not to get that those measurables, I guess?
I've never heard him say a thing. Kiff's never said anything that he said. I think he's just excited about this team and what we're doing.